to want to work here at SeaWorld. Now I've worked with whales, dolphins, seals, sea lions, and otters, and one thing that every single one of these animals have in common with one another is that they have their own unique personalities, their own stories, and they're all so special in their own way. What you're watching right now is the best part of our job, where we're able to relate with every single one of our animals and figure out what they love, what they find reinforcing. Hanging out on the end over there is our one and only common dolphin. Her name is Bullet. She loves to combine behaviors and she likes to be mentally stimulated all the time. Next up, right there in the middle, hanging out with Mick, is Sandy.
Beautiful jewel of the ocean. If you are as excited as I am, let me hear your best royal cheer.
Beautiful, majestic little mermaids and brave, good-hearted junior guards. Dear husband, Sarah, shall we begin?
Of course, madam. In this ceremony, the mermaid will use the jewel of the ocean to rejuvenate our lands with life and health, while we vow to protect them and all the 7 seas. Alas, the time has arrived for the annual mermaid celebration to begin.
Oi, coaching! That's the sound! There! The mermaids are arriving!
Hello, everyone. It's so wonderful to see all of you again. Thank you for such a lovely welcome. Shall we begin the ceremony? Goddess of the sea, will emerge to present you with the jewel of the ocean, which we've been keeping safe since this day last year. Please turn your gaze. In the depths of the ocean, the legend unfolds of a treasure so precious with powers untold.
Surprise!
Guards!
Yes, princess.
Protect my mother and father.
My own Princess Sarah.
Lily, stay out of sight. We must protect the jewel.
Yes, Princess Sarah.
Surprise, mermaids!
Go!
The pirates are coming. Pirates! Pirates! Oh, yeah.
Sarah, come with us!
You need not worry, father. I must protect the jewel.
Grab the princess!
Expecting some mess? dare you kill me, pirate?
That's the captain of the guard!
Yes, Princess Sarah.
And Captain Rick Sarah! Get off of me, you filthy pirate!
Here it be, me dark-hearted scallywags, the legendary Mermaid Cove.
Oh, yeah, Captain Blackball!
Avast, DVDs!
Oh, something, someone.
Look what we found!
Excellent! Seems we salty sea dogs found the treasure and have the jewel.
Well, you see, Lily the mermaid, she has the jewel, but she...
Slipped away!
What? Ah! What we slid me patience for you? How could ye fools let this happen?
Well, we're over here, and she was all the way over there in the water.
But Captain, we did capture the Princess Sarah!
Well then, let's force the mermaid to trade her jewel in exchange for the princess's life. Cutlass, cutter, get her ready to walk the plank.
Get your hands off me!
Aren't you a feisty one?
You won't get the jewel that easy, you pathetic pirate!
Best start begging for your life, your highness.
It'll be your life you'll be begging for, Blackheart!
Enough, Victor! It's be high time we be welcoming ourselves and pirates be sighted. Hoist those colors, ye bilge rats! Let me introduce you to the most flying, dangerous, and destructive crew ever beyond the seven seas. Deadly wind and blare of thunder. Storm car! Be the one in charge of these water-bound ruffians. I be Captain Blackheart, the one and only, dreaded and deadly. Now then, how do ye want to see Princess Sarah be taking a dive off the wobbly bank, trying not to get wet? Nothing can stand in way. What be that sound?
It's Mermaid Lily.
Are you okay, Princess Sarah?
Yes! Thank you, Lily! That was a perfect distraction!
Weston Steele. Weston Stone Wall.
No, his name is Weston Steele.
The captain of the guard. I'm out of here.
You won't go anywhere, pirate.
I'm back.
Army Weston Steele, get the princess, you sea urchin! the mermaid lily. I want that jewel, princess.
I forgot. I don't like heights. Or water.
Perhaps you try a different career. A brilliant idea, Your Highness.
I forgot. I also don't like heights or water.
It may be summer, but you can still enjoy a good fall. Colton! Anchor! Stop playing around!
Looks like you need better decking than Black Knight. Well done, Weston. There's a reason I made you captain of the guard.
It is my duty and honor. Look out, Princess Sarah! Surprise, Princess! Pray now I'll be having to feed you to the fishes. Savvy?
I will not let you harm them.
How can this be happening, Cutlass?
Lily, look out!
All the powers in the world, and ye be fooled by a simple net.
Lily, she's weakening.
No! Yes, what be that phrase again?
Edgar! Colton! Please, don't tell him!
Clumsy Colton and embarrassing Edgar! What be the words to control the power in this jewel?
I do so. Grant with these. Give the power of all seven seas.
I Neptune's hand. Grant with ease. Give the power of all seven seas!
Finally, the treasure will be ours!
Ah, you fool! It's mine! All mine! And I'll never share this treasure with anyone! And I now command the waters in this cove to make me the most powerful captain in all the seven seas!
I think we made a mistake giving Black Knight the jewel.
I'm sorry, Lily. Now we've got the mermaid magic.
Weston, you draw away Blackheart. First, man cannons. We need to stop him. It's our duty to defend our homes and the mermaids. We must stand and fight.
Forward amaze!
Milton, be careful.
You fool! is happening?
Now the sea! Return to the deep!
Is that me?
Look! Colton's okay! What's on?
Mother, Father, outstanding, darling daughter. Thanks to you and the good people of our kingdom, the evil Blackheart has been defeated.
Oh, we're so proud of you, my dear. You saved us. Now that the jewel of the ocean has been safely returned to its rightful place, let us ignite the ceremonial cannon to commemorate the closing of this year's mermaid celebration.
Of course, Father.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Pirates Ahoy!
From all of us here at SeaWorld San Diego, thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the SeaWorld app for additional shows and showtimes.
For your safety and the safety of others, we kindly ask that you
But don't worry, we're all gonna be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Que no está aquí gato, vamos.
Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no girl to make you smile, but don't
Ponga mejor música. Sí, le voy a decir que ponga Los Relicarios o Elenita Vargas.
Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy.
Oh, bucket.
Don't worry, be happy.
encounter. For those of you sitting in the first 10 rows, you are sitting in the wet zone. Please be aware that the splashing saltwater can damage camera and video equipment. Thank you.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Juliana, and I am so honored to introduce you to this majestic and intriguing animal. Seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope today's orca encounter gives you a better appreciation of these incredible animals and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Designed for catching a quick breath of air right at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eye works to their advantage. It looks like it's in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. It's actually located just in front in that black area, camouflaged from thrashing prey. And the fin on top of the whale's back is called the dorsal fin, which helps stabilize them while they swim and regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the whale's body are called the pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. The pectoral flipper has 5 bony digits inside of it, just like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the whale's tail are called the flukes. Now the tail fluke is the killer whale's engine, propelling them up to speeds of 30 miles per hour. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap might be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pectoral slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Fluke slaps are also a form of communication killer whales use in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Killer whales are excellent communicators, so is no wonder they are the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
just seen all of these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I have two very brave volunteers ready to feel the power of the wave created by the killer whale. Are you ready to get wet? Come on down. Sit right here on my little iceberg for me. Yep, hold on tight to that handle. It's a very powerful wave. It's no surprise they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale you see on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does a whale this size prey on a whale that size? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team player.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Part of everyday life for a killer whale. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales love interacting and showing off their playful side both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a killer whale swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. Imitate each other. We see it at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another. Now, playful behavior does have a purpose. sample. They'll also slide up on a scale so we can monitor their weight, just as Orchid is showing you on the screen. They'll even allow us to take a voluntary breath sample right from their blowhole, all because of the trusted relationships we have built day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now, I want to introduce you all to a very special member of our pod. Everybody, please give a big round of applause for Orchid. At 34 years old, Orchid was the first ever whale born right here at SeaWorld San Diego. Orchid knows over 300 behaviors, and one of her favorite things to do is to pair behaviors together. Orchid has inspired millions of guests, such as yourself, to help protect and conserve our oceans and her wild counterparts. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Of these incredible animals. Enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld.
Gracias por acompañarnos en este show de orcas. Recuerden darle like si les gustó, también darle like si no les gustó. Todos sus comentarios son bienvenidos. Hasta una próxima.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orca Encounter. For those of you sitting in the first 10 rows, you are
us here at SeaWorld San Diego.
Gracias, Wallis TV.
Thank you, Wallis TV.